It was the closing years of 41, and a chapter of Dorn's distant sons were fighting Orks on a world named after Rynn. And out there on the battleground, chapter master Kantor found a wrecked Landraider with a warboss cooked within. Well, there was no crew, but the Orks were dead, so Kantor turned to the rest and said, let's investigate and learn what happened here. So they climbed right up into the hull and managed to get the records pulled, and what they found would fill a man with fear. Well, a missile had hit the chapter hall, and the tank had taken a mighty fall and been thrown through the air just like a toy. Its spirit woke up from the mighty blast and set about the orders it had gotten last, those being namely, seek and destroy. Well, that Landraider crawled out from the rubble and rolled on off to find some trouble, and it tore into those Orks for 3 whole days. Well, it ran its bolters out of rounds, and its cannons had long since melted down when it found the warboss standing in its way. The pedal dropped right down to the floor, and the engine let out a mighty roar, and it had that nasty warboss dead to rights. Rynn's might charged forward through bolt and shell to bring that big old feller hell, but that warboss had its tracks right in his sights. His cannon let loose with a mighty shot, and the Landraider swerved off to a stop with its tracks strewn out across the broken field. Well, the Orks all swarmed around the wreck, 'cause they wanted to get up close and check and see what kind of scrap that it might yield. The ramps dropped open to the ground, and to his surprise, the warboss found that there were no Marines aboard for him to shoot. So he shoved his way up through the pack and climbed right up into the back to see what kind of goodies he could loot. Well, those ramps shut tight with a mighty clap, and the boss realized that he'd been trapped, and he pounded on the hull and started to holler. Now Orks, my friend, are pretty tough, but Rynn's might was made of sterner stuff, and it had that big old greenie by the collar. It disobeyed its safety codes and set its reactor to overload, and soon enough the coolant started to boil. The casing burst, and in a mighty flash the plasma turned that Ork to ash, and his bones fell upon the deck all baked and broiled. Well, some say that mighty spirit's gone, but others say that it still lives on in a brand new chassis serving the Emperor's will. But if you ask me, it's still out there mauling Xenos without a care, 'cause Rynn's might has still got blood to spill.